Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To get your own very copy of Qasas Al-Nabiyīn Part 1, Special Edition, which features extensive vocabulary, grammatical analysis, rhetorical elements, syntactical insights, Quranic linguistics, overview of verb patterns, diacritical mark reference tables, Hansware dictionary abbreviations, over 1000 word forms, then click in the link in the description below.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Stories of the Prophets, Qasas Al-Nabiyīn, Story 2, Waladu Azara, Azar's child. Word to word translation. So inshallah, let's get started with the second story. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Waladu Azara, Azar's child. So we have our first sentence. وَكَانَ آزَرُ لَهُ وَلَدٌ رَشِيدٌ جِدًّا. So what means and? Kana means had. Azar means Azar, name of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam's father. And lahu, which shows possession, so we will translate as he had. Waladun means child. Rashidun means righteous. Rashidun again means righteous. And Jiddan means very. So how would we translate this sentence? وَكَانَ آزَرُ لَهُ وَلَدٌ رَشِيدٌ جِدًّا. And Azar, he had a righteous child, very righteous. Let's move on to our next sentence. وَكَانَ اسْمُ هَذَا الْوَلَدِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ. What means and? Kana means was. Ismu means name. Hada means this. Al-walad means child. And Ibrahim is the name of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. So let's translate the sentence. وَكَانَ اسْمُ هَذَا الْوَلَدِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ. And this child's name was Ibrahim. Moving on to our next sentence. وَكَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يَرَى النَّاسَ يَسْجُدُونَ لِلْأَصْنَامِ. So what means and? Kana we will translate here as used to, as it is followed by fi'l mudari'un yara, and it will change the meaning to past tense, continuous. Ibrahim is Ibrahim. Yara means see, and nas means people. Yasjuduna means prostrating. Li will translate as to, because the verb yasjuduna works with a preposition and not a direct object. Al-asnam means idols. So let's translate this sentence. وَكَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يَرَى النَّاسَ يَسْجُدُونَ لِلْأَصْنَامِ. And Ibrahim alayhi salam used to see the people prostrating to the idols. Our next sentence. وَيَرَى النَّاسَ يَعْبُدُونَ الْأَصْنَامَ. So what means and? Yara means see. And nas means people. Ya'buduna means worshipping. And al-asnam means idols. So let's translate this part of the sentence. وَيَرَى النَّاسَ يَعْبُدُونَ الْأَصْنَامِ. And he used to see the people worshipping the idols. Our next sentence. وَكَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يَعْرِفُ أَنَّ الْأَصْنَامَ حِجَارَةٌ. What means and? Kana we will translate as past tense continuous or used to. Ibrahim is Ibrahim. Ya'rifu will translate as know here. Anna means that. Al-asnam means idols. And hijaratun means stones. So let's translate this sentence. وَكَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يَعْرِفُ أَنَّ الْأَصْنَامَ حِجَارَةٌ. And Ibrahim alayhi salam used to know that the idols are stones. Moving on to our next sentence. وَكَانَ يَعْرِفُ أَنَّ الْأَصْنَامَ لَا تَتَكَلَّمُ وَلَا تَسْمَعُ. So what means and? كَانَ will translate as used to, because it's followed by يَعْرِفُ, which is فعل مضارع. يَعْرِفُ means know. أَنَّ means that. Al-Asnam means idols. La tatakallamu will translate as do not speak, meaning they do not speak. Wa means and la tasma'u will translate as do not hear, i.e. they do not hear. So let's translate this sentence. وَكَانَ يَعْرِفُ أَنَّ الْأَصْنَامَ لَا تَتَكَلَّمُ وَلَا تَسْمَعُ. And he used to know that idols do not speak and do not hear. Moving on to our next sentence. وَكَانَ يَعْرِفُ أَنَّ الْأَصْنَامَ لَا تَضُرُّ وَلَا تَنْفَعُ. So what means and? كَانَ we will translate as used to. It's followed by فعل مضارع يعرف, so meaning will be past tense continuous. يعرف will translate here as know. أن means that. Al-Asnam means idols. La تضر means do not harm, i.e. they do not harm. Wa means and la tanfa'u means do not benefit. So let's translate this sentence. وَكَانَ يَعْرِفُ أَنَّ الْأَصْنَامَ لَا تَضُرُّ وَلَا تَنْفَعُ. And he used to know that idols do not harm and do not benefit. Moving on to our next sentence. وَكَانَ يَرَى أَنَّ الذُّبَابَ يَجْلِسُ عَلَى الْأَصْنَامِ فَلَا تَدْفَعُ. So what means and? كان we will translate as used to, as it is followed by يرى, which is فعل مضارع. يرى means see. أن means that. الذباب means flies. يجلس means sit. على means on. الأصنام means idols. fa means then. And لا تدفع means they do not repel. So let's complete the translation of this sentence. وَكَانَ يَرَى أَنَّ الذُّبَابَ يَجْلِسُ عَلَى الْأَصْنَامِ فَلَا تَدْفَعُ. And he used to see that flies would sit on the idols, but then they would not repel them, i.e. they would not drive the flies away. Next sentence. وَكَانَ يَرَى الْفَأْرَ يَأْكُلُ طَعَامَ الْأَصْنَامِ فَلَا تَمْنَعُ. So what means and? كان again we will translate as used to, as it is followed by يرى. يرى means see. الفأر means mouse. يأكل means eating. طعام means food. الأصنام means idols. fa means then. And لا تمنع means do not stop, i.e. they do not stop the idols. So let's translate this sentence. وَكَانَ يَرَى الْفَأْرَ يَأْكُلُ طَعَامَ الْأَصْنَامِ فَلَا تَمْنَعُ. And he used to see the mouse eating the food of the idols, but then they would not stop them. Let's move on to our next sentence. وَكَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يَقُولُ فِي نَفْسِهِ. So what means and? كان we will translate as used to, because it is followed by فعل مضارع يقول. Ibrahim is Ibrahim, the Prophet of Allah. يقول means say. Fi means in. Nafs means self. And he means him. So let's translate the sentence. وَكَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يَقُولُ فِي نَفْسِهِ. And Ibrahim alayhi salam used to say to himself, لِمَاذَا يَسْجُدُ النَّاسُ لِلْأَصْنَامِ. So لِمَاذَا means why. يَسْجُدُ means prostrate. And nas means people. Li we will translate here as to, and al-asnam means idols. So let's translate this sentence as a whole. Why do people prostrate to the idols? Our next sentence, وَكَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يَسْأَلُ نَفْسَهُ. So what means and? Kana we will translate here as used to. Ibrahim is Ibrahim. Yas'alu means ask. Nafs means self. And who means him. So let's translate this sentence. وَكَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يَسْأَلُ نَفْسَهُ. And Ibrahim alayhi salam used to ask himself. لِمَاذَا يَسْأَلُ النَّاسُ الْأَصْنَامَ. So let's translate this sentence. لِمَاذَا means why. يَسْأَلُ means ask. An-nas means people. And al-asnam means idols. So let's translate this sentence. لِمَاذَا يَسْأَلُ النَّاسُ الْأَصْنَامَ. Why do people ask from the idols? Alhamdulillah, that's the second story, word-to-word translation complete of Qasas Al-Nabiyīn.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To deepen your understanding of the Arabic language, explore our range of courses, including Balagha, Arabic rhetoric, covering the 3 core disciplines of Arabic rhetoric. The I'rab course, which offers a comprehensive study of diacritical markings, and the Tarkib course, focusing on sentence structure and composition, along with many other enriching programs. To learn more, click the link in the description.